Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Nate Barger here. Thanks for subscribing. Go down there below, subscribe, hit the like button, click on the bell, ding, 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 ding. We're gonna send you new videos every day, every week. We're gonna send you the button if you subscribe. Look, man, one of the hardest things about this market right now is that, and here's what happens. I've been in markets where deals were very plentiful, but money was so hard to get, right? And today, money is easy to get or easier to get, but deals are really hard to get. So I hear so many people say, hey, man, I keep looking on the MLS. Look, man, you ain't going to find nothing on the MLS, man. That's like going to the junkyard and thinking you're going to find a wife. Probably not going to happen. You got to go somewhere else to find that, right? So we're going to show you guys. And I'm not going to use any of my resources, but I'm going to show you in this market. I'm not going to call and say, hey, man, help me out. I'm going to show you, man. Just go get it done. Yes, ma'am, we're working in this neighborhood. And, we just wondering if you ever thought about selling your house. And you're probably going to get rejected. You may even get the police called on you. And then if the police show up, you say, hey, I'm sorry, sir. I know soliciting. Hey, but do you know anybody that wants to sell a house? Ask the cop. Or do you know any houses in a neighborhood that are run down? Trust me, man, I've had cops bring me deals before. So just everybody that you talk to is an opportunity to find a deal. People are always passing away. That's a cycle of life. When they pass away, they give properties to people that don't know nothing about them. Some of them don't want to deal with realtors. They say, man, I just want to sell it. Even I've told people, hey, man, I can't give you what the house is worth. Call a realtor. I've been honest with them. And they said, well, what do you think I can get? I said, well, man, you probably get 100,000, 120,000 out of this house. I had a guy one time, and he said, okay, give me 120. I said, no. Listen, bro, that's if you call a realtor. I'm not going to give you that. I'm not a retail buyer. He said, man, I don't want to deal with a realtor, man. What would you give me for it? I said, man, I'll give you 65,000 right now, today. And, the guy was like, all right, I'll take it. I was like, look, man, I don't even really feel good about that, man. Why don't you just list it and put it on the market? You can get 120. There's a friend of mine. And he said, nah, man, I don't feel like dealing with anybody, man. I just, I got the house for free. And I was like, man, you didn't get it for free. I'm trying to talk the guy into not selling me the house even though I want it. Because I look at things like, man, you're not going to inherit another house in your life. But ultimately, he ended up taking the $65,000. And I made a call, and I flipped that house for $95,000, same week. I didn't even renovate it. And so don't think just because you wouldn't do something, you wouldn't sell something that somebody else would. Everybody's motivation is different. The other day, I knocked on a door. We're doing a house, and I'm doing this house for you guys to show you that you can do it. How do you schedule it out? How do you manage it? I want you to create a variance report because I'm not managing the job. I'm not putting the GC in there. I'm the GC. I'm not giving somebody a check and say, hey, here's half the money down. I'm not doing that. Because you know why? Then you run into problems. Then the guy's not finishing it on time. Then he's not motivated. So what I do, I found a different way to manage. And a lot of you guys think you can't. Listen, let me tell you something, man. I've done over 3,500, probably over 4,000 units, and this is how I manage all of them. I'll pay you for your labor when your labor's done, or we'll get to a set amount of schedule. Or I'll pay guys hourly to work for me. Or, and then all the material, I will control the material. That way I can control pricing, make sure I'm getting great pricing from Sherwin-Williams, from Lowe's, Home Depot, whoever the vendor is. And then number two, I make sure nobody's running off with my money, because I'm paying for the actual material. Then number three, nobody's, somebody, like yesterday, I had a guy come out on his house that I'm trying to finish out in a few weeks, and the guy walked off the job and quit. Couldn't do it. Within 7 minutes, I had somebody to replace him. So what if I was in a contract with that guy? What if? What if I gave him half the money down? What if he's not showing up? See, I want to control the whole process, man. And I don't want to micromanage people, but I want to control the process with good vendors and good contractors. So, guys, look, man, that's why we had boots on the ground, because we were over there at the project. But if you're doing your first project, go put signs up. And I know everybody says, oh, signs don't work. You call people on signs? Yeah, you do. They work. there may be an oversaturation, but you have to be strategic about where you're placing them. Another thing I found out about signs is when you're posting them, you don't want to stick them in the ground because people just chop them down. I get them zip ties, stick a screwdriver through the sign, 4 of them, put a zip tie around it, zip tie it around a pole, and put it up high on a ladder, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm going to go out and drive around. I probably got some that are 10 years old still up there because I know ain't nobody came and cut them down. I remember one over in Roseland. I bet you that property's still there. Me and my cousin did it maybe in 2010, 2011. It's 2021. I'm going to go look and see if that sign's still up. And make sure that you're answering when they call, because if not, they're going to hang up. You don't have to give them your number, but go get a Google number. And bam, as soon as it calls, bam, answer one call. Know what you're looking for. Get out there. Look at these people. They called you because they want to sell the house quick. And just make sure that you offer them a price that's fair with you. Don't worry about offending them. If you offend them, then that's okay too. You can just keep moving, man. But you never know. Some people just don't care, don't want the house. So get out here, boots on the ground, knock on doors, ask everybody you know. The deal we found the other day, guy reached out to me on Facebook and said, hey, got this lady across the street, wanted to buy the house. She said she wouldn't sell it to him. Very nice lady. You know why she didn't sell it to him? Because she was like, look, man, this house needs too much work. This is your first house. I don't want to sell it to you, man. And that was, I respect Rebecca. I respect her so much for that because she could have took the money from him. But she was like, look, you need someone experienced with this house. It had mold in it, just a lot of problems, sat vacant for 10 years. So he called me up. I said, hey, man, let me see if I can work a deal out on the house. I'll go over here and look at it. If I do, I'll give you a commission. I said, how much money you want? He said, man, I'd love to have $2,000. I said, all right, deal, done. I'll build that in. So when I went over there, she wanted $60,000. I went in and did my numbers. I was like, man, I can't really give you $60,000 because I got to pay the guy $2,000. So I gave her $58,000. She won. I won. Lewis won, the guy who did it. My employees are winning. The tenants win. Everybody's winning. Create win, 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 wins. But follow us. I'm going to show you down here how we go out and how we find these deals. I'm going to show you actual pictures and actual phone calls coming in. That way you guys don't have to think, man, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get this done? I don't want to just tell you. I'm going to show you. So follow us on down here. We're going to get busy today, and we're going to get this phone ringing today. We're going to find some deals off market. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, Nate Barger on YouTube, and hit the bell, and you'll be notified on any new videos that come out.